Hello, everybody. Welcome back. Must be Sunday. I think everyone may be watching Western States because I know I was. Yeah, it's been one of those mornings, and maybe even rain. But I couldn't have said it fast enough. All of a sudden, it's now raining. Okay, well, we're gonna try to do this for as long as we can. I don't want to go inside. I didn't create a setup or anything like that. So hopefully we don't get too wet. I don't know, guys. This is nuts. Anyways, yeah, we're gonna talk about training, about what the heck's been going on. And yeah, and now I start to get wet. Anyways, it's all good. Hopefully you and your training has been going well. I know mine has. And I keep learning, guys. I keep learning every single day. I'm going to give you an update in today's video that, things that I didn't know, right? I didn't know. And it's not like I didn't know. I kind of know. But over time, I kind of learn more and more and more. But we'll get into that once, more people kind of join the stream. I know some people are starting to filter in. So anyways. So I think we have, let's say some highs. We got Nigel and we've got Cindy in the house. Nice to have you guys. That's so cool. Hopefully things are well with you guys. I know things are going pretty good for me. And we got Cliff. Cliff's in the house. How's it going, buddy? Good to see you. Oh, Nigel and Cliff, thank you so much for your videos. I appreciate it. Julie, if she hops on, I'll actually be using her video as well. Anyways, I'm just waiting on, I think, a few more, and I'll be putting that to work. So as it continues to rain and getting wet, which is fine, it's just electronics. It's like the electronics. Oh, wait a second. Stopping. Oh, that's cool. Anyways, who else do we have in the house? Cindy, well done. Over 4,000 subscribers. Yeah, like, guys, I don't even know where to begin when it comes to that. Like, I'm just so humbled. I'm so grateful. I just, I never started this channel for it to become what it is. If you have kind of gone back to any of my earlier videos back from January of 2009, 2020, I basically stated that the videos that I'm putting together, it's kind of like just to be accountable. And I just kind of play around with the videos and kind of have some fun and inspire people along the way. And if my videos could inspire somebody else to run and enjoy the sport, then yeah, that would be super awesome. That's kind of the reason why the channel started. So this whole thing with, so many subscribers and people watching, and it's, whenever I see that number, I see people, right? People. And because that's what those numbers represent. They're totally people. And it's super cool, looking at that and going, wow, it's crazy when I really think about it. So question, guys, have any of you guys been tuned in to the Western States 100 that's going on in California? I think it may almost be over. I think, wait a minute, it's 2 hours and it's 12 and it's 30 hours. No, not yet. They're still going. It's getting probably close. Yeah, my wife's just waving at me through the window as I sit and get soaking in the rain. But that's okay. So it's overcast. It's warm. It's raining. Yeah, you can probably you probably hear it, probably see it. So just move the camera back a little bit. So how's everything going with you guys? Let's see. Yeah, it is what it is, guys. My wife called it. She says it's gonna rain. You're gonna get soaking. I'm just gonna have to move the camera around because now my laptop is getting wet. Oh, hold on. I don't know how that's going to work, but anyways, it may be a little bit better over here. Is the camera? It's a little smudged, a little wet, but anyways, it's all good. Sorry about that, guys. So what else we got here? Hold on. So we've got Cindy was saying we are multitasking and watching the European Football Championship soccer too, Dave. Yeah. I get my video done this. I'll get my video done this week. Awesome. Thanks, Cindy. Appreciate it. And then Cliff says, yeah, same here. So it's, we're probably going to have like low numbers today because there's so many different things happening. But I didn't do a video last week only because it was Father's Day. And so I just, to all the fathers, we probably just wanted to just chill. And anyways, I was basically chilling on Father's Day. So anyways, it's all good. Cliff says, training going well here. Invested in a watt bike so I can bank more hours or near MAF without impact. Still doing lots of inclines and hiking as well. Sweet. That's awesome, Cliff. I that'd be kind of interesting to check the bike out. That would be pretty cool. I don't know if you guys saw today's video. It was a little late, man. Guys, I'm watching Western States live. They did this live stream of Western States on the course as Jim Walmsley was running in and as the runners started off in different parts of the course. It was super cool to watch. So if you get a chance, go to the Western States 100 YouTube channel, and you can kind of zoom and through the video and figure out where you want to be and watch them. It's just so epic. The running that they do and the paces that all these runners run it at, and it's hot in California, like really triple digit hot, and they're running in the heat and they're suffering, and they complete it in 14 hours and 46 minutes. Like Jim Walmsley is incredible. And the women's field was so deep. They were, oh my gosh, like there was 3 females that finished in the top 10 overall, which has never happened in Western States before. So that was incredible to see. So anyways, it was just really neat to see. It's like that one time of the year where I literally just want to just not do anything and just watch what goes on. And I typically watch through it with Twitter. That's typically how I'm following along on the updates. So they had this live stream, so I was watching that, and their computers were overheating because it got so hot outside. So they ended up using their phones so that they would give us an update with Twitter. It was crazy. It was a good live stream. It was really neat to see. Come to the conclusion, Dave, that in the summer when it's too humid, better just run, as it's way too frustrating trying to MAF. Hey, I get it. Last year it was so hot, and I was struggling as well. And so I decided that I would add 2 speed sessions in for the week, right? That was it. 2 speed sessions. That's what I would run. One of them was on a track, and one of them was just a tempo run. And I did that. I had the tempo run earlier on. I did like 90% MAF, 10% with my tempo run. But then in August of last year, I threw in some speed work on the track. That would be my second session. And that way I was able to run and not feel like, I'm like failing at my running. But the thing is your body doesn't know whether you're running, or your heart doesn't know whether you're running or you're not running. It just knows that your heart rate is going to be elevated. So I kind of stuck with that for the rest of the time, but I did a little bit of speed work just for a little bit of sanity. So yeah, you could certainly do that, but I wouldn't throw in the towel to it. But anyways, it's just something that, because I've done that. It can be frustrating. Cindy's like, Dave, we had heavy rain today in Southwest England, so hope the humidity will be a lot lower tomorrow than when I run. here's the thing. Anytime that it runs, or anytime that it runs here, yeah, anytime that it rains, the humidity just is worse here. It just is, it's like deep. You could cut it with a knife. It's so hot. So it's nuts. The only time really to do it, and I think Cliff actually just said this. Says he resorted to running at 6 a.m. With my wife. She tends to run early. Getting out early, it's the way to go, man. It's cooler. It's not so hot. You can chill, and yeah, I mean, if you can get out with your wife, it's even better, right? It's a lot more fun. My wife doesn't run. She likes to do a lot of walking, a lot of hiking. So I'll sometimes do that before I'll go for a run. It just all depends. You guys see that from time to time on Strava. So for sure. Cindy's like, Dave, have you got your watch sorted out yet? Yes, Cindy, I did get my watch sorted out. I'm back. It's brand spanking new watch. Kuros, they really are an awesome company. I literally got back to the lady who I was working with, who sent me my replacement last year. And anyways, I just replied back saying, look, the watch I got a different problem. It's rebooting for some reason. I don't know why. It won't hold a charge all of a sudden. And she's like, yeah, okay, no problem here. Try these two things. In the meantime, I'll start processing another one to be sent to you. And honestly, I got it like in 4 days. I got it in 4 days, faster than the first time that something happened. So I'm very grateful to Kuros. And like I said, I got a brand new watch. It's like, okay, this is cool. So anyways, that's the situation on my watch, which is good. I'm glad I got it figured out. Nigel says, I think you just need to pick your days when humidity is low. I'll MAF when it's high. I'll just go and run. You got to do what it is you got to do, man, because otherwise you'll just want to throw your hands up and say enough. I know, I've been there, man. It's rough. Okay, so we've got a few more people on the live stream. So I just want to say thank you very much, everyone, for joining. If you've got any questions, just comment. And it doesn't matter what it is. We're just, we're keeping it light. We're just chatting, and I'm actually going to let you know some things that can help in your MAF training. And I may as well kind of get into that, right now, pretty much. Thanks, Cindy. I appreciate it. I'm just glad it works because, not having a watch when you're trying to heart rate train, it can be very frustrating. And I need to get a battery for my heart rate monitor because apparently that went as well. I don't know. I think I just left. I don't know what happened. Anyways, it is what it is. Okay. So what's going on with me? What's happened? Here's a little bit of an update. Running is going great, guys. Thursday's video is going to be good. You're going to get a little bit of an insight into what I'm talking about. But in today's video, I mentioned about trail running, adding hills into your training when you hit a plateau. And I'm going to say it works, guys. It really, really does. It was fantastic. I did it for just for 1 week. I already started to see some results, which was nuts. So anyways, that's happened. But the other thing is, with my work, I've been doing a lot of traveling last week. I was all over the place. So, and I was starting early, and some of the places I was at, I actually had to drive a lot further. So I had to leave earlier. And so leaving earlier means either Dave gets up even earlier to go for a run, or Dave will do a run later on in the day. You know what happened? I did my run later on in the day. That's just what happened. And so, when I look at it, sorry, I'm just kind of stretching. It's one of those days. So what I noticed, though, was I think I was a little bit too aggressive, and I may have picked up a little bit of a shin splint in my right leg, right below my knee. That's been bothering me for so long. Like I said, I think I've got my knee thing figured out with my car. I think it's causing the issue with the way I drive because I'm so tall. The car is so small and so low to the ground, and the pedal is so far ahead that my foot is on a weird angle. And so because of that, it's putting pressure in in a particular medial joint, as they call it, and it's causing pain, causing some discomfort, not pain, but discomfort. So I've been dealing with that, and so that's gotten better now that I got my foam wedge. It's just a wedge of foam. It goes under my leg, just to kind of raise it up a little bit. Anyways, my daughter likes to call it a booster seat. But anyways, it is whatever. So that's kind of been going on. So like I said, in today's video, I did a little bit of talking about what's going on with that. It just sucks is what it is. So I'm going to be probably incorporating some cycling. I don't really have like a road bike. I have a mountain bike that's really old, but I mean, it's a good mountain bike. It's an awesome mountain bike from Giant. I spent quite a bit of money on that, but it's fantastic. I like the bike. It's just very heavy. I need to figure out how it's going to work. And I also have an elliptical trainer. I don't know if anyone knows what an elliptical trainer is, but it basically, you see them in a lot of the gyms where it's like you're skiing and it's kind of like this, right? Anyways, I'm going to be trying to see how that works with my heart rate, just on some of those, just to give my knee or to give my shin a little bit of a break with some of the pounding, I guess, I've been doing on it, because I am a little bit heavier than I was last year when I started to do a lot of the trails. And so that's where I think it started to happen. And again, it's repetitive motion, like being on the roads. So now I'm on a trail and it's different. Which is great, but again, I'm being very, very smart this time, and I'm not gonna, start to, run through things when I shouldn't. So again, sticking to a routine of stretching, foam rolling, warming up, and then running, and then stretching, and then doing the whole cool down. So that's essentially what I'm doing. It's again frustrating to kind of go through, but it is what it is. I don't know about you guys, but you guys dealing with anything frustrating other than the heat? But honestly, one thing I did want to say to you guys is thank you for tuning in and thanks for watching. Even today, you're watching all these, you're watching soccer, you're watching football, you're watching Western States, you're watching the Olympic trials, you're watching all these different things around the world, and the fact that you guys are sitting here talking to me, hanging out, I appreciate that. So thank you very much. Cliff says, I'm interested to see how your cycling contributes to, as I'm going to be doing the same. Yeah, but yours is a static bike. It doesn't matter whether it's static bike or not. I don't have a trainer, right? So, I mean, I don't know how long it would take me to order a trainer to get, but anyways, it is what it is. I'm having some hip issues, and ortho recommended the bike. Yeah, the bike is awesome. I get a little freaked out going on downhill just with the speed on a bike, because if I hit a rock, or I'm not used to being on a bike, and because it's a mountain bike, I don't know how that all will translate into going down a hill and coasting. And so I just don't know how it's all going to work. But I don't know. You guys probably want to see a video of it, so maybe I'll make some extra videos next week. It's a little quieter next week. A lot of people are it's gotten warm, so the insanity of our spring market, it's still kind of going into the summer, but it's a little bit quieter. I've got a couple of properties that's going to be on the market probably the week after. Some people just kind of reaching out, kind of going through the process of when they should list their property, things like that. So it's a little bit of a quieter week. So also, since you guys are all tuned in, you're going to hear this first because you're listening right now. I have a review of the Ultra Touring 5 that's coming out. And yes, I did get the Ultra Touring 5s, and there will be a shoe review on that. So just wanted to let you know ahead of time, because you're all here hanging out with me, right? So that is cool. Cliff says, I can't cycle outdoors due to balance issues from my stroke, but hoping to get back there one day. Cliff, you'll get there, my friend. You will get there. You're a trooper. You're doing all the right things, and keep at it, my friend. You know, diet. That's such a big thing for me. Like, it's amazing what happens when I change my diet and where things have gone, and I'm so grateful. So yeah, and again, I know that you're on that process too of changing your diet and dropping the weight and working your way back, and kudos to you, man. High five, fist bump. That's scary times, I'm sure, of what you went through. So Nigel says, we use Hoka, which is great trainers. I wish I could use Hoka. I wish, but my feet are so wide that they wouldn't fit in a Hoka, because Hoka is just, I've tried on probably 30 different pairs over the last 5 years, and none of them would fit well, because as soon as I put them on, I already feel restricted. And it doesn't matter how loose the laces are. I have a chipmunk I have a chipmunk. It's literally it's right around. It's literally, if I take my finger, he's like right around the corner of the screen. Anyways, it stopped raining now, so that's kind of nice. But now he's down at my feet. Yeah, I can't figure it out. I can't figure it out what it is with Hoka. Ever since I put my feet into ultras, I find it's hard to move away from them. Oh, and I also have another shoe review that I'm going to do on another one, which is the Ultra Torin Timp 3. So I will be getting a review out to you guys. I got to put in a few more miles in those to let you all know. But yeah, I will definitely be adding that for sure. Jody, how are you? Nice to have you here. Whereabouts are you from? When you added hills, did you stay at your MAF heart rate or allow your heart rate to increase on the hill? Okay, so today's video, I actually talked about that. And what it's called MAF interval. I can't even talk. MAF intervals. So basically, you're going up the hill at MAF, and then you run down to get the speed and to get the leg turnover, and to make sure that you kind of land, forefoot instead of like braking, instead of heel striking as you go down. Find a hill that you can get that goes down, but let gravity take you down and land forefoot, but with a quicker cadence as you go. It really, really does help just to get quicker leg turnover, work on your form. Because when we're running so slow for so long, our form kind of gets beaten up. And so it's nice to be able to get in some speed work. And that's one of the ways that you can do it, is just doing that. So yeah, so MAF going up and then running down, and then you can run MAF going down, which is great. But you'll find that you'll be able to go much faster because you're going downhill. Just make sure you don't trip and fall, because I've done that and it hurts. All right, where are we? Okay, Nigel says, Cindy says, when Nigel and I go to the gym for strength and conditioning session once a week, which helps with running and overall fitness. Yes, it certainly does. I'm hoping to do more strength in the coming months. I need to be quite honest. I can't neglect it. It has to happen. I tend to put it off a lot, only because I'm trying to find the hours in the day to do all the things I do. And that's a little hard. And I'm pretty darn good at time management. And pretty much every hour of my day is taken up with something. Like, I'm really good. I don't really have like free time. So I just have to make it a priority and put it into my schedule. So I'm glad that you do, Cindy and Nigel. That's good. We certainly have to do that to stay stronger, right? Newfoundland in the house. Nice. That's awesome. What's the weather like? Jody, what's the weather like? Cliff was saying, okay, so Cindy was saying Nigel has the Hoka RA4 and I use the Hoka Clifton 5. Sweet. All right, yeah, you can certainly try that. That would be good. Conrad, Love hill running, speed work in disguise. Yes, absolutely. That's what it's all about. Love it, love it, love it. Jody, seriously, try it. See what it's like, and message back and let me know how it goes. SC Brit, when are you hoping to do your 100 miler? That's a very good question that you ask. You saw today's video, didn't you? It's a very good question that I've been asking myself, and I'm reluctant to sign up for anything yet, only because in Canada everything's still like no races have come back. No one, like, we can't sign up for anything, so nothing's open yet, and like nothing like the US, and even in the UK, you guys are getting a lot of races back. So I'm not too sure. It'll probably be next year. I'm not in the condition to take on a 100 miler this year. There's just no way. So, I mean, I would love to do some epic ones, but you really have to train hard to get into these races. Unless you get a golden ticket, getting into Western States 100 is like virtually like impossible. I had a friend of mine who tried for 8 years to get in, and he finally got in, but yet he couldn't go down because he'd had to quarantine this year. So I think we only had like one Canadian run Western States. So it just sucked. He tried for so long to get in, and then he just couldn't go down. So anyways, it's crazy. Super humid today. Yes, Jody, it is crazy hot in Ontario as well. I'm sitting here. I feel like I'm in an oven just baking. But I wanted to be outside, hang out with you guys. Like I said, sorry I missed last week. I didn't want to miss 2 weeks. I mean, I had the time to do one today, but and last week it was just Father's Day, so I kind of took the day off just so I could kind of chill out. So, but yeah, so absolutely, it's there's a lot of things going on, and I want to thank everybody who has become members and supported my channel in different means. Right, Cliff, Nigel, Brian, Shay, there's the KK. There's a lot of you guys out there who have subscribed. I said Cindy, Nigel, Cliff, and I just want to acknowledge you guys because it does mean a lot to me, and I don't take it for granted. I want to come up with some other cool things that we can do. Just some extra stuff for you guys, because like I said, I do really am very grateful for your support. So I definitely wanted to just kind of mention you guys, because you guys are awesome. Appreciate it. Dave, do not apologize for family time. We all need it. Yes, it happens, right? It happens. Family time. It's awesome to just chill, to kind of get recharged, get back out on the trails, get back out running again. And there's some days I just like sleeping in. Wake up with my wife, relax. It's just a nice way, instead of being out on the trail every day. Like I said, my day it's kind of split between how I handle things, right? So, but yeah. Anyways, that's kind of how that rolls. So otherwise, like, what else is going on with you guys? I know, like I said, it's going to be a quiet one today. Everyone is probably pretty much out and about, just on with their lives. Like I said, with Western States, I know I was watching it into the wee hours of the morning, watching all the females finish. It was so inspiring and just awesome to see. So, but anyways, guys, listen, if you guys are all good with a short one today, it's getting a little hot out here. I'm going to go inside, and I haven't had anything to eat yet. It's 2:00. It's time to eat breakfast. But I wish you all the best, guys. Thanks again for tuning in. Thanks for watching. And this coming week, there'll probably be maybe an extra video in there. And just kind of keeping the dream alive. Just keep running, keep doing what I do, and bringing it to you guys. And seeing improvements day by day by day. So I'm with you guys. I'm in the trenches with you. It's I know what it's like. But Kay's here from Germany. Nice to have you here. And I was just wrapping it up. Oh my goodness. Yeah, literally just wrapping it up. Just to, do what it is I need to do. Go in and fill up my glass. Time to get a little bit more water. But like I always say, guys, you know what I'm going to say. You know what I'm going to say. Oh, hey, Julie's here. Hold on. I can't go yet. Hey, everyone. I just got back from my 8-hour ultra. Okay. I got to stay. So Julie, you have the mic. Okay. You don't necessarily have the mic, but start typing, my dear, and let me know. How did it go? Fill me in. I want to know. I mean, I could bring you on, do a live stream and kind of bring you on it if you were up for it, but I don't know if you would I don't know if you're up for that. Hey, Chris, thanks, man. Listen, I appreciate that. I'm still kind of here. Julie came on, and I didn't want to necessarily just run away because I'm usually on for like an hour, but I was kind of running out of topics to talk about, so I was going to wrap it up. But Cindy, you're here, so fill us in. Like, how'd it go? Like I said, I can invite you in to come on to the live stream here, and you can talk about it yourself if you wanted. But again, I know I gave you no notice, but if you want to talk about it, we can always do it another day. But anyways, leaving it out there for you, Julie. Leaving it out there for you. Arlene's in the house. Just watch the end of Western States 100. It's right. See, that's what I told you. That's where everyone was watching. That's where everyone was. Everyone's watching Western States, or they're watching the soccer, or whatever it is. That was one brutal, epic race, Arlene. I mean, I was just talking about it. I was up to I think I was up till 4 o'clock in the morning, 5 o'clock in the morning watching, and then trying to put the video together. Oh my gosh. I didn't get the video done until about 11, a little after 11 o'clock this morning, because I didn't start it until like the wee hours of the morning. Oh my gosh. What a crazy race that is. That's my bucket list. That's one of the races I want to run. So yeah, everyone's giving you the kudos, Julie. Everyone's giving you kudos on that. Hey, Cuddles, how are you? Nice to have you here. Yeah, so like I said, we're just chilling. I was literally I was just starting to wrap it up, and then all of a sudden everyone started to appear. Or not necessarily that everyone appeared. Like, I mean, we had a lot of people here before, but I was kind of running out of things to say, guys. Euros, Belgium versus Portugal coming up. Sweet. Yeah, I'll have to watch that. I'm gonna have to go inside and see if I can find some online things, because I don't have cable. I don't have any TV. I have nothing. All I got is my computer and YouTube, and what else do I have? Netflix. That's what I have. That's it. Okay, it looks like Julie just popped in, said a little bit, and I think she's gone quiet now. So, okay, guys, listen, I'm gonna run. Unless you guys want me to stick around, but I think we're good. The rain may be kind of coming back again. I may have to run inside, but anyways, listen, I'm gonna cap it off here, guys. I just don't want to just blabber away. But anyways, I wish you all the best, and like I always say, everyone, get out and run. We'll see you probably Tuesday with a video. Have a good one, everyone. Take care. Bye for now. Thanks for tuning in. I appreciate it.